Hello, this is Dr. Femi Okujimi, global relationship expert, who's improving the relationship journey of singles and couples, taking them from where they are to where they want to be. Just quick message for you. If you don't gain control of your mind, you cannot gain control of your life. Success all starts in the mind. The world you think of is the one that manifests. As a man thinketh, so is he. Cheers to your improvement. We are out here in Miami, yes, for becoming the man she wants. I created this workshop a few years ago to do one major thing, to help men unlearn bad habits that is stunting the growth of their relationship so that they can relearn new paradigm, new ideas, new methodologies to create a better relationship with their wives. Why is this really important? You can see that if you study for over 10, 15 years ago, that women have evolved. Women have changed, but men have not caught up. Men are still addressing women the way their parents addressed each other. We now have women who have their own money, who are financially independent, who have their own voice, and no longer want to stay in a toxic and abusive relationship. Whereas you had your parents, you had your father becoming abusive, maltreating your mothers, wasn't really physically and emotionally present, was not communicative, was not caring. And that is the same ideology that most men are still using today. But that's not working. So becoming the man she wants would help you pick up new methodologies, new ideas to help you create a better relationship with your wife. Now let's make this thing happen. I have two amazing gentlemen with me, Bodefuwa and Piwal. Please introduce yourself a little bit.
Hello everyone, I'm Piwal. I'm just this young chap here, just to learn from my brother and friend G Fem. I'm the young adult pastor of Jesus House DC, the Ignite Church. I'm of Redeemed Christian Church of God Worldwide. I'm the host for Food for Thought, an online cooking show with biblical values next to it, and the creator and owner of Tailor Made Chef. Huh?
You're quite welcome. But they is an IT professional. That's right?
Yes.
Yeah? How things going for you?
Good.
All right, how things going for you?
Going well, man. Awesome. Thank
How's
you, man.
Florida?
Thank you for putting this together, man. What?
Florida is great.
It's great. It's
Good
really great.
experience
Yeah,
so
yeah.
far.
Very
Awesome.
nice weather, nice breeze, you know. So.
It's good to have you here. Now, if your wife could describe you in one word, what will it be? But
I don't know. I think loving.
loving. Okay, we take that loving. Not bad. I'll ask her. If that is true. Wow.
If she could, if I could pick one, because she calls me a lot, honey, sugar, bunches of oats, babe. One word, what would she say? She'll call me driven.
Driven. Wow.
Yes. Driven.
And why do you think she will call you that?
One of the things she says, when she met me was she saw the potential, but not just the potential. She saw that I was driven to accomplish everything I said I was going to do. So, and she always tells me, one thing about you is if you put your mind to something, you're going to do it. The problem is getting you to put your mind to it. But once I know that your mind is at it, you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. So she says I'm very driven.
Driven. I like that. Now, your wife said loving.
Yes.
Yeah. Uh-huh. What has transpired in the relationship that showed that you are loving?
Well, I think it's because I'm a family man, first and foremost. I define and build my life around my family. My kids, my wife, what we do in our household, that's priority. And I've kind of just built my life around that. I spend a lot of my time with my family, making meals, going to activities, uh, and everything else is secondary. Everything I do is in service of building my family. So even when it's about work or business or investments, or even in church. Like for example, right now I serve in the children's church because my children go to the children's church. So not just to be closer to my children, but to also learn how to teach children about God, and also to be there with them in children's church. So that's really what my life is about, and I enjoy it. It's not something that is strenuous for me, and it's not something that is inconvenient for me. It's actually how I enjoy living my life. So it's been loving to my family, my children, my wife, my parents, extended family, and I think that's what will come to mind first. But you should have told me you're going to ask her so that I can look for another one.
Becoming the man she wants is in effect. You can see right now a present man, physically and emotionally present with his family. That is really awesome. This is Dr. Femi, global relationship expert who is improving the relationship journey of singles and couples, taking them from where they are to where they want to be. Here's another edition of Relationship on the Move. 3 things that you need to do right now in your relationship. Know who you marry, understand who you marry, and appreciate who you marry. And that will make a quick shift in your relationship. Dr. Femi here. Cheers to your improvements. Everything still comes from God. But beyond that, there is a story that I really want to share that backs this point that I'm making about God made billionaire, that God is the source of the wealth that you want to have. We know the story of the prodigal son. He asked his father, I need my money, I need my share, I want to be out. So he left, he went to the marketplace, he spent all the money on prostitutes, and then no money again. He came back to his senses and he says, let me go back to my father. He went back to his father, got to his senses and said, okay, because if I can go to my father, at least, even if I'm a servant, I can still eat. There are still resources for me. So he came back. The father was happy for him coming back. The father welcomed him. The father killed a young fat cow for him. But something interesting happened. His older brother heard about the situation on his way back home, and he got mad. He was mad at his father and said, why will you celebrate my younger brother? This guy got all the money from you, left, squandered the money on prostitute, and now you are celebrating him? What about me? You don't even celebrate me. And the father said something interesting that I want you to pay attention to. The father said, my son, you are always with me. Everything that I have are yours. Let's key in on that. My son, you are always with me. Everything that I have are yours. Here is what I got from that. As long as you are with the source, there is plenty of money. People talk about the younger brother squandering money. I want to talk about the older brother and what the father said. How important that is. The father said, look, you are always with me. You have access to all this money. Because you are always with me, you are connected to the source, to where the money comes from. You can never run out of money. You can never run out of wealth because you are with the source. And we know that the younger brother left the source and he ran out of the money. He left the source and he ran out. God made billionaire. The source is God, not self-made billionaire, because you are saying that the source is yours. When you are proclaiming yourself, you say self-made billionaire. It is God-made billionaire, because God is the source. And as long as you are connected to that source, money will be flowing. you will 10x, you will 100x. Take that nugget, apply it to your life, and things will be transformed. Cheers to your improvement. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Becoming the Man She Wants, What He Feels segment. I'm your host, Dr. Femi Ogunjimi, global relationship expert who is improving the relationship journey of singles and couples globally, taking them from where they are to where they want to be. I have gentlemen with me today joining me to discuss some of the issues and challenges that men are facing that they don't even get to share with their wives. To my right, I have
P1,
how long you been married, Piwal?
10 years and 11 months.
Awesome. And to my left, I have
Buddy,
how long you been married, buddy?
almost 12 years.
Almost 12 years. Now you can see we have over 2 decades of marriage experience with us. So these men are loaded. They're going to be sharing a lot. So I have a couple of questions that I would like us to address. And the first question is, I would like you to rank this in the way of priority and importance to you. Friends, wife, extended family, and kids. Friends, wife, extended family, and kids. I can already see Bode's mind like, woo! That one. How do you rank this, Piwa?
Wife, kids, friends, extended family.
Wife, kids, friends, and extended family. So extended family comes last.
Yes.
Wife comes first. Kids second. Extended family third. And friends last. Okay.
The friends are third. I said so wife, kids, friends,
and extended family. Okay. I will come back and find out why you have that order. But then, what's your ranking?
I think almost the same. Wife, kids, extended family, and friends.
Okay. And why is that?
My wife is very close with her family, and I'm also close with some members of my family.
So that's the reason why you chose wife first.
Well, towards the end. Of course, my wife has to be first.
Okay, so wife first, kids second,
Second, yes.
extended family third, and friends last.
Yes.
Okay, so you have extended family
Ahead of friends.
and you were born from your parents. That's quite interesting. You were born from your parents, and then in that picture, they are third. Okay. You want to stick to that order, right? Or you want to change your mind?